Hello everybody, welcome to a first look video on this game that's called Dungeon Minesweeper. I got a key from the developer. It's about a month away from release, so it's still in the works, but it combines a roguelike dungeon exploration with Minesweeper, which has a lot of potential, and we're going to take a look and see how it looks and how it is. There's very little in terms of, it looks like you can save and load. Looks like a tutorial, story mode, Minesweeper mode. It's probably just classic Minesweeper and very little in terms of settings. Let's go ahead and go into training. There are rules. Okay, rule. Even though you have 5 health units, you only have 1 life. If you die, you'll not be able to restart the save. You'll have to start the game again. Alright, so each game session is unique, and the dungeon in which you exist is generated. Your new game may be different, and the map size is 14,400 cells, so that's pretty big. And rested, start digging. And alright, so looks like we got some health, mana. Don't know what these are. Looks like resources you can collect, and right, so it says welcome to the dungeon. Before starting the hardcore game, it is recommended to complete the tutorial. The controls in the game are standard. Press the WSD to move and move to continue, so we do that. Alright, let's start with the theory. Each time you attack an enemy or move, the game takes a turn. That is, all enemies move. Okay, let's consider the subjects. At the top of the room, you'll see a flask with elixir of health. Go to it and apply it, then pick up the coin from the bottom of the room. Looks like we are at health 4 out of 5, so the elixir, so we'll go to it. It says E to take. Alright, you can only take it when you're not standing on top of it, which is interesting. Alright, that applies, and okay, same thing applies to the coin. You can grab the coin. Now let's examine the melee system. Approach the left enemy and beat him with the left mouse button. Alright, considering there are a lot of enemies, it could be dangerous in real life. Now let's talk about abilities. At the bottom of the screen, your abilities will be displayed. Let's take a look at the ability to unleash magic. All abilities are used with the right mouse button. So that's what that is. Alright, so I guess it would just line up here when you have more. So right here we have a magic ball that deals damage to enemies. Alright, we'll take that coin. Alright, click on the ability icon, the button will become active. Now stand further away from the right enemy, but strictly on the same horizontal. Right click on the enemy, the magic ball will appear. Pressing the spacebar will skip a move, and you don't have to move. Alright, we'll step this far away. Click on it, right click on the enemy, and press spacebar. So each turn the fireball is moving 1 distance away. Hooray, you did it. Now let's start mining the ore. You can play Minesweeper, right? The walls of the dungeon are never bombed. That's good. That means that this is all safe. Break them down. Okay. I guess you have to unselect that. Okay, we'll break down all the walls. Aha. Okay, so that's how it looks like your sword can reach 2 squares. That's good. Alright, so now we're at the Minesweeper mode. I'm not entirely certain of this particular configuration, but I guess there's no mines around anything that is blank, so which means that there's no mines here. Alright, so the essence of Minesweeper is simple. A number is shown on the cell, which means that exactly as many bombs in the radius of 1 cell. Be careful if there's 1 number. If there's no number on the cell, then there are no bombs nearby. Get 5 units of iron, it'll help you figure it out. Remember, there may be bombs in the ore too. with a right-click mouse button, you can mark the place that... So it's just like Minesweeper. So when these are all empty, that means there's no bombs in any of these areas, or there, and these are all safe. Okay, that means this is safe. That means that's a bomb. Okay, learn complete in-game training. Okay, got an achievement for that. That means these are all safe, right? And here we have... We're just playing Minesweeper now, basically. Looks like... Okay. It's interesting, you can't just mouse over anything. You have to be somewhat close to it. We're just mining away. 2, that's a mine. Let's see. That's a mine, so that's safe. So we're basically just playing Minesweeper now. To get 5 ore. Oh, okay, I already got my 5 ore. Well done, I think you're ready for a harsh world. The training is over, good luck. Press escape. I guess I was thinking that was going to be a little bit... Just keep going. Hardcore mode or normal? I mean, it's a roguelike, so we're gonna play as if we're gonna... Alright, you woke up on the cold floor. It looks like you're in a dungeon. It is not known how you got here, but it's clearly worth getting out of here at any cost. There is a portal nearby. I think I got here through it, but it looks like it doesn't work. We need to fix it. I guess this individual is talking to you right here. And who is this next? This standing next to? Maybe he can help. Oh, I guess we're just... there's a narrator in the dungeon, so let's talk to them. Eat to talk. Wanderer, are you awake? Welcome to the dungeon, newbie. They don't really like guests here, so most likely you want to get out of here. Well, to launch the portal, you'll need to find 4 relics. For each relic, you'll have to pass a test. It is quite possible that each new test will give you a reason to think. What if you got here for a reason? What if you need to realize some principles of life? However, it doesn't matter. To begin with, get 20 units of iron. I think you can play Minesweeper, get started. Okay, so we have the same settings, basically. Health and mana. We have this magic blue fireball. And so that means that if the walls of the dungeon are never... So we can just break them down. You gotta walk close enough to the wall to break it down. Oh, I meant to click here, but I click here. It looks like there's a... I accidentally clicked on a mine, which means that these are going to be all safe. That was my mistake. I should probably be a little bit more careful. That's blank. This is blank. And... Right, these are all blanks. And these are all blanks. Mine. There's not a quick way to clear out everything. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's a mine. That's a mine. I'll break those down as well. So, looks like the enemies move when you move, but not necessarily when you're mining, so that's a good thing. So this guy is getting closer. So is that guy. Let's deploy a fireball at this dude. I don't know how much damage that cost, or how much that'll cost him. Alright. I guess it's just one. It went right through him, didn't it? What happened? Interesting. My fireball went right through this dude. That's just a lamp. I guess we'll heal up. And we can liberate this individual, whatever that means. What is this? I'm trying to read this bottom of my screen. I can't actually read it. It doesn't look... I think it says take. And then what is this? What are these pebbles? Those must be the relics that I need to collect, right? And what is that? How do I don't know how to get to my inventory or even look at what may be there. Well, these are all blanks. Just play Minesweeper here. That looks like a trap. Those are mines. That's blank. That's a mine. These are blank. Those are blank. That's a blank. That's a blank. Mine. Mine. And so on and so forth. Am I supposed to just be playing Minesweeper? I'm not entirely sure what my goals are. These are all empty. I'm a little bit lost as to what I should be doing. All right, so I've just been mining, but I'm not. I guess I can look around. Is that a trap? It is a trap. Well, I recognize the trap, but it doesn't change the fact that let's not sure what killed him. Oh, whether I actually just killed him, or if I used the mail. I don't know if it was the... of course, I could just dig around the trap. I mean, I don't know what that was. I saw the trap and I said, that looks like a trap. But let's not do anything about it. Well, I thought it was the only path. I'm still in this... I'm not used to having walls you can easily break down like that. Great, that should be enough now. Trust me, remember the number 13. Perfect, you now need to find my magician friend. He can improve your health. Of course, not for free. Each health unit's worth 30 gold. Increase your health to 7 units and come back to me. Okay, so now I need to find a magician. Let's see. I'll probably end up dying pretty quickly. I guess that chest actually is just gold. I'll liberate this dude. I don't know what these are. Numbers 13. I'll grab the gold. That bag, I feel like, should be a... Why can't I grab these things? I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's shoot a bullet at him and run away. Shoot another bullet. Run up. There's a little glitch there. We're clearly if you shoot a fireball at a person standing, I guess, in the same square that he's going to move into, the fireball actually goes past him. Alright, well, I guess we died. And that's totally fine. Interesting game. Let's click and try another one and see. So it's another, the same dungeon. So it's the same thing. Let's talk. Okay, 20 units of iron. That's kind of what my goal was. So it looks like at least I'm the only person who needs to right, so it looks like the enemies can't necessarily dig through the walls, which is good. Well, maybe later on they can, I'm not sure. That's a death trap. Alright, let's keep breaking down some other walls. And see what we can find. Do some digging here. Let's save. Let's... That is save also. This is safe, and so is this. Oop, that was an accidental click. We're at 3 iron. That's clearly a mine, so we're safe here. Still trying to get used to the whole, you know, it's like Minesweeper, but it's not quite like Minesweeper either. That's clearly a mine. Okay, so this is safe here. So right now I'm just going through. Shoot. This has to be a mine. But I don't know about these two. Okay. That should be a mine. Well, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. These are... the fact that you have to stand next to the cells before you can dig in makes it a little bit more seemingly not as fluid. Alright, so that's a mine. I can't get to it. I can't just walk in diagonally, which is fine. That's okay. It's a little harder to trying to concentrate and dig. Let's see. So I'm at 8 iron, I guess. I'm totally safe, it looks like, unless I dig the walls open, which I could do. These enemies look a little bit more problematic for me, though. They are 3 health. And so, whoops. Accidentally click that one through, so. Oh boy. That is my own fault. I'm still collecting or trying to finish this 20 iron quest. But I don't want to dig through the wall there, but maybe I should. Because eventually I'm going to have to deal with those enemies. That is still not safe. Okay. I'm just... Well, let's just say this is pretty interesting. I wish you could just clear all the cells like you can and be able to collect all the materials in one fell swoop without needing to click through them all. And I do think it's a little interesting that you can't pick up items off the floor. Without... or rather, you have to be standing next to it, but not on top of it. It does make the Minesweeper a little bit odd when you have to move around. Oops, that's not a... When you have to move around your character in order to actually get to the cells. That is all safe. You know, I want to be able to just play Minesweeper, say, over here if I'm standing over here. But I understand also, now that I realize that the character movement dictates the turns. So you can be digging all day long, and that will be a problem for the game in terms of... Oops. Already collected well more than enough. Let's talk this person. So we still need to find the Magician Friend to improve health. Health unit worth 30 gold. Increase to 70. So we need to mine gold. But need to find the Magician Friend. I guess... Let's go try to look for... Well, we have some enemies over here. Let's go ahead and give them a little whack. Okay. That works. So gold coins are worth the same as gold. It's a little bit difficult. Ruby, use ruby for totem. Got random totems. Oof. What is that? Okay. That fireball passed right through them again. Alright, let's not do that. I'm not sure how to determine one. No. Come back. They clearly avoided disaster. Alright, so I have 1 health left. I need to find some potions. Hopefully no enemies. Oh boy. Got lucky. Okay. So go to open a chest and died. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Clearly it was a booby trap chest. Alright, so there you have it. Dungeon Minesweeper. The base game of the roguelike, I think, needs a little bit of polishing up, obviously, when your basic skill passes through enemies. It's a little bit problematic. But overall, I mean, it is what it is. The Minesweeper game makes it interesting. I guess I don't really know what to make of the whole digging situation. If that could be more involved in the actual game, that would be great. You know, if you could be digging up items and things that are more useful, it will be a lot more interesting to go excavating the dungeon walls. If all you're getting is just resources like iron and gold and ruby, then it's merely a grind to fill up your wallet by playing Minesweeper and then playing through basically a roguelike. I'm looking forward to see how this game will progress down the line. And I'm not sure what the difference between hardcore and normal mode is. I'll probably be exploring that a little bit on my own. Definitely need to get some of those bugs fixed though. Nevertheless, it's an interesting way to approach the game. I think at first when I saw this game, I thought it would be more closer in concept to Demon Crawl, which is also kind of like a roguelite dungeon exploration, but using Minesweeper as a base board. This one, you just have a huge setup for a dungeon with lots of spawned enemies and random rooms, and you can dig through in between the rooms. It'll still be an interesting thing to see what all the totems do and all that stuff. I wasn't really paying attention to the fact that my health was getting low too. I wasn't sure if using the ruby on the totem did anything. Well, either way though, the game is here, and I think it needs some work, but overall pretty interesting concept. So there you have it. Go wishlist it on Steam if you wish, if you think it's interesting. Otherwise, thanks for watching. All right, bye-bye.